Well, hey y'all, it's old Rip One Outdoors. Yep, we're still in Paul B. Johnson State Park. We got about a 3-day visit up here. I see some people coming by, looks like on them electric bikes up there, so we're gonna ride up there and show them what a Magicycle looks like. All right, we don't have anywhere in particular we're going. We're just gonna ride. Let's just enjoy the nature and enjoy this beautiful weather. Come a little rain through last night, and but you know it just sprinkled is all we got here. Now some people up in north of us, all up in the Mississippi Valley, they got some pretty good rain, but we didn't get in there to amount to anything. Yeah, there's some folks up in this little loop here that's ride some electrics. I see them on them yonder. They got a black one and a white one. Let's go make the loop here around here with them. See if we might can stir up a conversation. Some people out on the little boardwalks are walking, or people out on the little boardwalks fishing. Hey y'all. Somebody got them a big Crusader pulled in there, and number 50. If you had to ask me what was the most popular bike right now, I would tell you those little bikes that those folks are riding right there. Those are very popular, especially among the RVers. How y'all doing? Good. Just like y'all, we just out enjoying the day. Yeah. Oh, I'm not in a hurry. And e-bike riders are similar to RVers, and in a sense that it seems like, you know, you develop a bond, you know, the minute you see somebody with an e-bike, and you got something in common there you can talk about. Yeah, I decided I'd just ride around and see if we can sell a Magicycle here this morning. How you, sir? Kind of cleared out around here. It comes and goes, you know. Some people, they move and this is a nice little site right here. I always wanted to get this site. Got a nice view here, but you see, let me go down a hill here, swing around and come back. I'll show you. This is just another one of those things. That's just another one of those things right there. You see, if I got this site, I think I'd want to go somewhere else. And y'all see that right there? That's a good 10-12 inches drop right there, and there's no reason why hey, are they so poor in the state park system? Are they so poor that they don't even have a shovel and a little skid loader, or whatever you call it, a little bobcat or something like that, that they can haul stuff on and go down here and look, they got clay right yonder. Okay, clay would be better than nothing. Let's ride down by the water. Another beautiful day though. Good Lord, watch the size of a turtle. Look at that thing sitting out there on that log. Y'all ever seen, look at that. All right, now what do they call that? It's one of them that's got the pointed nose, and his shell, his shell looks like a semi-soft shell. Look at him, ain't he pretty? Let me get my camera here and see if I can take a picture. In case the GoPro don't come out, I'll attach a picture here. Well, too late. He done bailed out on us. But he sure was a nice looking turtle. I gotta charge my rear view camera again. I didn't get a good enough charge yesterday evening before the rain hit. But maybe we'll have enough to get a little ride around. Tough wind today. Yeah, we got a tough wind. I think it's a little cool front coming through after that rain. Let's see if we can get up this hill here. Oh yeah. All right, let's ease on around. How many Alabama people have we got on here? Is there any Alabama people? Don't be ashamed. Go ahead and make yourself known. I'm going to tell a little story here in a little bit about Alabama. No, we're not talking about the great football team Alabama. We're talking about a person from Alabama that I encountered one time. Back in I think it was the early 70s. I'll research it and I'll put the date here. But hold on, let me let the gooses. What about it there, Mr. Goose? I tell you what them goose will do. Them geese, they will lay a turd down there that's the size of a Vienna sausage. Y'all hear me? Y'all know what a Vienna sausage is. They will lay some turd down there the size of a Vienna sausage. But yeah, they was in, I think it was early 70s, but I'll put the date there, that there was a couple of good old boys from down in South Mississippi, Jackson County, to be geographically close. Jackson County, Mississippi, down around Pascagoula. Along the coast, you got three counties. You got Hancock County, you got Harrison County, and you got Jackson County. Jackson County is the furthest east. That's over around Pascagoula, Moss Point area. And they had a couple of boys that got off from work one night and decided they was going to ease out on the little public pier there and do some fishing. I remember that man there that's got the German Shepherd dog. He was there last year. That's in some more of the snowbirds, you know. They come down to dodge the winter weather. Yeah. I stopped and talked to him last year. He was a nice man. But these old boys, they decided they would go fishing out on this public pier at night. And while they was out there, they claimed they got abducted by alien people. You hear all this about the spy balloon, and now you hear about all the alien stuff going on, and all the flying saucer stuff. It's just pretty crazy. But yeah, they claimed they went to the news channel and told them what happened. And they said they got abducted and they got taken up in some kind of a UFO craft. And them aliens had their way with them. I don't know what all they did to them, but he said they had their way with them, and they done all kind of crazy stuff to them. And you can look that up. You can Google it if you don't believe me. And it was a big thing. It was a big to-do that these guys got abducted by UFO and aliens, ET. And they went to the local news channel down in Channel 13, I believe, down on the coast there in Jackson County, and they reported it. Next thing you know, it's all over the national news. And you know, it got really popular around there, you know, with what all happened to them for a long time there, and then directly it just kind of died down. Well, it was probably in the early 80s that me and the family went to the mountains on a vacation. We was going to Smoky Mountains, and we pulled up in, it was about deer season time, okay? And we pulled up in a little little gas station, quick stop, convenience store. Up there, as it wasn't far as we got into Alabama. It wasn't far across the Alabama line. And there's no boy. He followed me in the store. He had his hunting gear on. I could see that. He had his hunting gear on, and he said, he followed me in the store. We got coffee, and then we come back out, and he told me, he said, we was standing there, but Susan had went inside, and she took the kids in there to use the restroom. Our kid, I think Candace was a baby, so she took Candace in there and used the restroom. And so this guy come out and he said, I see y'all from down in Mississippi. I said, yeah, sir. Yes, sir. He said, what part? I said, we right down on the coast there. We about 20 miles off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I said, a little town called Picayune. He said, how far is that from Pascagoula? I said, I don't know. I said, probably about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that, hour and a half. According to how, you know, what highways you take. He said, I said, you know, I said, you know somebody down there? He said, no. He said, that's where that alien abduction took place down there. I said, what you talking about? And then he told me, I knew what he was talking about. Y'all, I'm sorry about the wind. I know it's probably interrupting things, but he said, yeah, he said, that's where they had them two old boys was down there fishing in that alien craft, abducted them right there on the Gulf Coast, and took them up in that UFO, and then come back later on and dropped them off. I said, yeah. I said, it was. I said, if you believe in that sort of thing. And he said, well, you're looking at one right here that does. He said, you're looking at one right here that does believe in that. And I started looking around to find where Susan was. And he started talking, telling me all about why he believed in this and why he believed in that. Now they may be some of y'all that believe in it. I don't know. I'm not going to doubt that. I'm not going to dispute it, and I'm certainly not going to stir up an argument or anything. But I just kind of felt that I didn't want to be there talking to him about it. He's a good old boy. He wasn't going to hurt nobody. But I started looking around trying to find Susan. There she was coming out of the ladies' room. I was like, oh, come on, Susan, let's go. Let's get on the road so we can get to the mountains. I bid farewells to that old boy. I told him, I said, look, we'll catch you later. Well, yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. See if y'all remember that. Oh yeah, we remember it. It was something that I would rather that I would rather people forgot about, you know, whether it happened or whether it didn't happen. I don't know, but I just kind of rather people forget about that. I'd rather Mississippi be known for good things, and I know Mississippi's got some shadows in its past that it would rather not have been there, but I can't do anything about that, and I didn't have anything to do with that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to make Mississippi the best I can by my actions, and I'll die with that. But yeah, that's where I stand. I can't change things about what happened back then, but all I can say is what's gonna happen from here on out with what little bit of part of the world that I occupy. I'm still trying to think about the name of that turtle back there. My son was in biology and all, and he told me one time there was hundreds and hundreds of species of turtles. I never knew there was that many species of turtles. I wonder if these people that play the disc golf, I wonder if they use e-bikes. I don't think I've ever seen anybody doing it. They probably walk. Most of the people I've seen will walk. Well, I seen them up here. Last year we was up here, and they was building all these concrete pads right here. And I asked my brother Donald, and Donald said this is their tee box. This is where they throw from, you see. It says right there, Desert Fox. This is number 8, par 3. Distance is 300 feet. Now, okay, I wouldn't think that's 300 feet yonder for where we just left from. So I wonder where the basket is. That's what I call it, the basket. But Donald said, I was talking to him last night by text, and Donald said that they have 3 courses here. So this thing is very popular. Let's see what this one says here. This is Desert Fox number 7, par 3, distance 246 feet. And I would think that that's the cage for it over yonder, straight ahead yonder. So you're gonna have to throw that thing over the water. And I don't want to compare it to a frisbee now, because that would be kind of like, I mean, that's a whole different animal right there. But it looks like a frisbee, and you can't say, well, there's some people out there throwing them frisbees, because hey, there's an art to that, and that's a sport. I've never played it, but if it's anything that gets you outside and gets you walking, I think that would be a good thing. And that's what you see a lot of people doing. They get outside and walk, and they take The boy, I saw your boy yesterday on one video I did yesterday. He had a backpack, and it was full of them things, and they were all different colors. So he must have had, it would be kind of like golf clubs. You know, if you got golf clubs, you got a driver, and you got 3 wood, and you got 5 iron. You got a sand wedge, you got pitching wedges, and then you got a putter. Well, I guess for every different kind of hole he's throwing at, he has a different weight. Is it the weight change? Maybe Donald will chime in and let us know. Donald, are they different weights? Oh, well, what about the sizes? Are they different sizes? Disc golf. Yeah, any of y'all on here ever played disc golf? And I say, if it gets you outside, and hey, I'm all for it. It's beautiful weather like this. Yo, we're gonna run over here. That looks like that's some bunch of boys. It looks like they having some a dinner or something or another. I'm fixing to ride over. I'm just gonna be nosy. I'm gonna ride over and see what's going on. Do I have permission to be nosy? Sure I do. Oh, that's military. That's soldiers. Oh, they're swearing in, y'all. That must be some new recruits, or either some ROTC. That's what they're doing. Yep, that's what it is. See, they got Camp Shelby over here, and those are soldiers. They got Camp Shelby is just right across the lake over there, y'all. I didn't finish telling y'all the other day about Camp Shelby, but Camp Shelby is a huge base, and they do live fire training there with the M1 Abrams tanks and the Black Hawk helicopters, the Apaches. And there's people, they come here, they bring their equipment. When Mickey was in the National Guard, Mickey and them used to do their summer camp there at Camp Shelby. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But they do live fire training with their tanks and their helicopters and A-10 Warthogs. Yes, sir. Mickey's actually witnessed some of them A-10s fire, and he said it was pretty awesome. Yes, sir, if I had to say, I would say that's a bunch of recruits right there. They swearing them in or something or another. Virginia, what do I think of when I think of Virginia? I think of G.R. Newman. That's where he's from. And I asked a question on one of the videos the other day. I said, does anybody do RV? I forgot about GR. He does RVs. I like to watch his channel. He rides different bikes. Got him a little trailer he pulled behind him, I think. He's interesting to watch. I got several channels I watch. Let's see, he's across the water here. I watch old Robert Glazier. He's a man that flies the drones. Does some beautiful drone shots. Enjoy watching him. Of course, the other ones most everybody's familiar with. Russ is right. RV enthusiast Bruce and I have been friends now for several months, and I appreciate him. Southern e-biking out there in North Carolina. Hey, he can't help it, he's from North Carolina. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I really like him and Michelle. Yeah, Blaine and Michelle, they're good people. But yeah, there's others. Some I can't think of the names of, because I'd forget my own name. Sometime I never need to put a name tag on myself so I can look in the mirror and remember my name. Some newcomers just getting into it, and yep. Good luck, and hey, stay at it. Hey y'all, we just rolled over the big 500. Can you believe that? When I started this thing, I was like 320, maybe some odd subscribers, and I just rolled over 500. Yeah, just rolled over 500. I appreciate that, y'all, everybody that subscribed to me, and I hope we can bring some kind of videos for y'all that y'all would really appreciate and would want to watch. It's like I said, we treat you every different way. You bound to like one of them. We're gonna ride back over this way. We enjoyed this little ride yesterday. Probably the video previous to this one y'all will see where we rode down the little nature trail there. Went back here and looked at the beaver dam. Oh, that lake's rough. So yeah, the old boy from Alabama, he wanted to talk to me about them alien abductions. All I wanted to do was get the heck out of there. Come on, Susan, come on, bring the young'uns. Let's get in the car, put them in the back. Evasive maneuvers. Woo-wee! That's a 20-mile sustained wind. So anyway, me and Susan was over by, they got this place over by the University of Southern Mississippi College, right across 49 there from it, called Fat Boys Pizza. We love that place. Every time we come up here camping, we try to go to Fat Boys, and we went and got us a, well, we was gonna go to the pizza place, but we was waiting on it to open. So I told Susan, I said, well, look, they got a little bike shop right down here. Let's see, it calls Moore's Bike Shop. Moore's Bike Shop. Any of y'all ever around the area here? So I said, let's stop in there and just look around a little bit. And they got a bunch of bikes, and yeah, they had a few e-bikes, but honestly, it was names that I had never heard of before. But big fat tire bikes, similar to the Deer. Had a back fender, but didn't have no rack. And there was a guy come in there. He was a young boy, probably in his upper 20s or lower 30s, something like that. And he come in there and he asked the girl, he said, you got an e-bike? The girl said, yep, we got one right around there. And I had already looked at it and looked at the price on it. I can't even remember the name on it, but I can tell you it wasn't something that I'm used to seeing. Whatever it was. But she did say it had a Beifeng motor and it was 48 volt. It was $19.99. They had it marked down to $17.99. So that guy told her that he was looking for one to hunt on, to hunt with. So they may have sold him an e-bike this morning in there. Well, it's, you know, it's kind of like this. I mean, if folks want to make money selling bikes, they're going to have to sell e-bikes, because that's a lot of people it's starting to go to the e-bikes. And some people can say what they want to about people that buy e-bikes and ride them are lazy. Well, that's their opinion. And they can have that opinion if they want. And I don't have anything against people that ride regular bikes. I couldn't ride it. I tried. Maybe I just had the wrong kind or something. I don't know. But yeah, she may have sold one. Why do I want to come back in here and all this sand and dirt? I just cleaned this deer up from the testing that I done, the video I done. That road goes pretty good ways back up in there. But either way, I'm not going to go in there and get into all that. There's too much dirt and sand. I don't want to be cleaning the bike. I'm on vacation. Kind of deserted around in here, y'all. I bet there's some rattlers in here that's big as your leg. There went one. Something another crawling back there. All right, let's ease on back towards civilization. Okay, y'all, I tell you what we're gonna do. This is a good place. It's a good place to say our adieus. Coming across a little dam here. Y'all know how it is. We're not no salesman of any kind, but hey, we do have that Magicycle link in our description. And if you think you might be interested in buying one of these Magicycle bikes, and I wouldn't blame you there. Hey, you check out that link in that description and use that to make your purchase with, and my little channel will get credit for it. And I've already heard some say that they have used it, and I see the activity on my account. Man, I appreciate that. And even some say, hey, we are going to use your account. I mean, I appreciate that. But yeah, if you hadn't subscribed or whatever, hey, give us a subscribe and a like. And hey, we'll catch y'all on down the road. Again, we appreciate y'all watching.